Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. CueSports International presents the Arizona State Championships. 8-ball, BCA Pool League and USA Pool League, being held at Casino del Sol, Tucson, Arizona. This is the Scotch doubles division. You have Jerry Stuckart and Kathy Hamilton Kelly versus Andy Moreno and Angela Brown. These teams are on the one-loss side. They've both played 4 matches. I believe they both lost their first match, with the exception of Moreno Brown. They had to buy the first match, but they lost the first match they played 3-1. I'm sorry, 3-2, and then they won 3-1 and 2-1. This is a handicap. The race is handicapped as per their Fargo rating. The Fargo rating for Andy Moreno and Angela Brown is a combined 400, opposed to Jerry Stuckart and Kathy Hamilton Kelly's 546. This will be a 4-2 race. Stuckart Kelly going to 4 games. Moreno Brown going to 2 games. And even going to 2 games, Stuckart Kelly is favored by 20%. So they're a 60% favorite to win this match. Racing to 4. And we're playing 8-ball on diamond 7-foot tables using Simonis cloth, Cyclops balls. He used the side break. Jerry used the side break, making looks like 2 or 3 balls. 2 for sure. Anything else rolling down there? Nope, just 2. Looks like they're both stripes. And Kathy will come to the table, trying to find a shot on a stripe. I think she has one in the side pocket that might go, but there's a ball tied up. That 11 ball's tied up, but she can run into it. Oh, it's a tough shot in the side pocket. She might not be able to take stripes, even though there's 2 of them missing. Playing the 6-ball. And they're off to the races. Jerry has options of playing the 1 or the 3. Upper right-hand corner or the lower left-hand corner. I don't believe he can make the 5 on the side. So he's got problem ball up on top by the 9 ball on the head rail. It's tied up with a 9 ball, so he's going to want to do something with it. I don't think he can move it here. He tried to. He did, but not enough. If he hits that just a little bit harder and nudges it another inch, that ball will probably go by the pocket. He left his partner a long, tough shot on the 5 ball. All of the stripes are open with the exception of the 9. So the problem ball for the solids, or for Stuckart Kelly, is the same problem ball for Moreno Brown. She could look to open this up right here if she just pushes the ball right in front of the pocket and leaves the cue ball up against the 9. It kind of like that, right there. It puts her opponents in a tough situation. He doesn't have a shot. Well, he does have a shot. The 11 ball, the 13 ball, excuse me, the one right next to the 4. Goes by into the lower right-hand corner pocket. I think there's 2 balls that go to that pocket. He tried it. He couldn't do it. I actually liked kicking at the 9 ball. He moved the ball with his hand. So I guess neither one of those balls are a problem now. He moved it with his cue, I guess, when he shot. So it just gets put back. It didn't bump the other ball. Otherwise, it would have been a foul. And Jerry's up working. He's got to make this ball. Kathy's got to make this ball shape on the 5, then the 4, then the one up on top, or the one up on top, then the 4. This shot leads her to either the 5 or the 7 in the upper right-hand corner. Well, not there, it doesn't. No, the only shot he has is the 5 ball. Or he can play this ball. He can play that 7 ball off the 9 into the corner. And play position for either the 5 or the 4. I cannot tell how much space is between the 7 and that 9 ball, so he can kiss it off. Kiss off the 9 ball right to the corner pocket, going 2 rails for position on the, yeah, that's what he's looking at, position on the 4. He's got a natural angle to come into it. Comes in right there. If he can get a good position on the 4, they can win this game, because then she'll just pocket the 4 ball, get the 5s out in the open, get him a shot on the 5, and he can get her shape on the 8 and take game number 1. Remember, they're giving up 2 games on the wire, so they're racing to 4. Their opponents are racing to 2. Let's see if he got her shape for the 4 ball. And yes, he did. He got her shape for the 4 ball. It's a steep cut, but it's a very nice one. One that she should be able to handle. And cut it right down the rail. Cue ball should go back and forth and probably not touch a ball. Unless she puts English on the ball. If she hits it with center English, the cue ball will go right on that line underneath 11. The ball she's right next to. The cue ball's next to. Just make the balls. All you got to do here. She made it. Easy, not too hard, and it went by. A little harder or a little softer. These hard shot to Massey. I wonder if he can cut it in the corner, upper right-hand corner pocket, upper left-hand corner pocket. From here, it looks like he can't see any part of it except to kick it in the side pocket. He's going to try to Massey it. I think he's better off kicking the ball rather than Masseying it. He might look at cutting it up the corner. If you can see any part of it. No, you don't want to do it that way. Do it with a natural angle. There he goes. Looks like he's using the natural angle. Well, their opponents have an open table. They'll probably start off with that 14 ball on the side, go up for the 9, then come down for the 2 balls, shooting that 15 ball, the 11 ball in the middle last. Let's see how they decide to play it. Yeah, up for the 9. And then he'll be Andy Moreno shooting the 9 ball. They're only going to 2 games. Their opponents are going to 4. He's missed the 9, but he missed the 9 trying to get him in good position for the 2 balls on the bottom. Kathy has a steep cut on this 5 ball. And if she makes that, she will have a nice shot for the 8 ball in the side pocket. Natural position, just hit it with center English. Come straight across. Well done. Oh, the softer the better. Side pocket. It's all right. You can't do. He really. Even if he kisses off the 11 ball, it won't not go to the corner pocket. So he can go ahead and run into it and win the first game. 1-0 in a race to 4. Their opponents, Angela Brown and Andy Moreno, are going to 2 games. We'll see how the Fargo rate percentages change right after this is inputted. In a race to 4, leading by 1 game. Stuckart Kelly are now a 71% favorite to win this game, to win this match. And Moreno Brown have dropped to a 29% underdog, actually. Racing to 2. Looks like Angela's getting ready to break the balls. Looking serious, solemn, and focused. And she's got Jerry photobombing her from behind. Looking down the sights of her cue stick, seeing where he's going to hit the ball. He now comes to the table with an open table. Nothing pocketed on the break. Stripes and solids are open. Choose your cup of tea. Will it be solid or will it be stripes? Or as some say out in the bar land, will they be big ones or little ones? Big numbered balls or little numbered balls? Jerry chose the stripes. A nice shot here by Kelly, by Kathy, and she could just pocket this ball in the corner pocket, bring the cue ball to the side rail and out a little bit for the ball right next to it in the same pocket. Or leave the ball, that 10 ball, or the 10 ball on the right side of the rail there. Leave it straight into the corner and have Jerry make that one, and then he'll leave her the 12 ball. And that's what she's done. And he'll take the 10 ball up table. Position on the 12 right next to the cue ball there for the lower right hand corner pocket. Now he's going to go for position on the 11 ball or the 9 ball. I don't know that. She wants to shoot the 9, but she's over the 6, over the 7 ball. She'll have to elevate her cue angle. So she's going to go for the 11. She shoots the 11. The cue ball is going to go up table a little bit towards that 1. And actually past it, maybe not guaranteeing her a shot on the 9. If she doesn't get a shot on the 9 or the 12, they don't really want to go to the left side there because it's going to be having to come around and deal with obstructions. But she missed the ball, so. And he comes to the table looking at this 5 ball in the lower left-hand corner pocket, or the 7 ball in the upper right-hand corner pocket. Taking the closer shot, which most players normally do, rather than the longer shot, but he's left his partner a pretty steep cut on this 1 ball. That's the only shot they have, unless she chooses to cut the 5 ball, which I doubt. She'll probably go with the 1. But she hasn't even looked at it. She's looking at the mess in the middle of the table there. She could scratch in the side pocket here shooting this ball. Made it and got a nice position. Very nice shot. He can choose to shoot the 7 ball in the upper right hand corner, or the 4 ball in the lower left hand corner, or the 1 ball in the upper left hand corner. He's got a choice of 4 shots here. Whoa, he just moved the 9. Says in case it was in my way, so I kind of just moved it over, and Jerry says, I'll put it back. Not a problem. Well, Angela has her choice of any of the 4 balls. More than likely will not shoot the 2 ball. It's got a steep cut, and the cue ball is going to run around. So let's see what she does choose to shoot. That's over a ball. And this is far away. And now she's left a shot for Andy on the 1 ball. Stevens being very quiet over here, playing with the computer. Hey, he's missed the 1 and scratched. This is going to be an advantage for Mr. Stuckart. Play the 9 ball. Position on the 12 ball. I would think the 9 ball would be the last ball I'd shoot to get position on the 9. I mean on the 8. I'd start with the 12, the 14, the 15, the 9, and then the 8. Let's see how they do it. See, now she has to run the cue ball. She can either shoot the 13 by the side pocket or the 12 ball. But she has to get him shape on that 14 ball. And if they get shape for the 14 ball last, getting shape on the 8 ball, you're going to have to run the cue ball around quite a bit. So things just got very tough. Thus your pattern play there probably would have been, it's questionable. You move the ball around. Preference, people's preference. I think I would have been shooting that 9 ball last. Because even if he makes this, leaving her the, and he didn't, leaving her the 13 ball in the side pocket, Kathy would have to run that cue ball around to get good position on the 8 ball. Be a speed shot, and it's hard to do. You're traveling the cue ball 13, 14 feet. Angela has that, looks like it's that 6 or 7 ball in the side pocket. Or is she opting for the 1 ball way up on top? 6 feet away. Steep angle to cut it in. Yeah, that's where I thought she'd go. Nice and easy for position on the 2 ball, leaving a natural angle to get position on the 1 ball. Oh, never mind. She really struck it. No nice and easy for position on the 2, although she did get position for the 2. I think she wants to get position. I think this is the right play, as long as she doesn't travel the cue ball up behind the 1. Oh. Left a steep cut. Jerry's got some work to do. He's got a little bit of a challenging shot to make this ball, and a very challenging position on the 8 ball, because he's going to have to hit it with perfect speed to get good position. He'll probably get fair position, but getting good position is tough from here. A little bit of right English, come to the rail and back out to the middle of the table. And if you overrun the middle, it's fine. Whatever, there you go, perfect. There you go, nice. Get off the rail. Straight in. Close to the rail. And here you just focus on making the ball with center English, just maybe a little bit above. Do not follow it into the corner, and you'll have game number 2. Game number 2 it is. A little high 5, and we lead 2-0. And their Fargo percent will probably go up to the 80s. Mid-80s, probably. From 71 to 80 what? 83. 83% chance that they will get 2 games before their opponent. 17% chance that Andy Moreno and Angela Brown will come back and win 2 games. So I guess you would say Stuckart and Kelly are heavy favorites at about this time. Straight up race to 2. Breaking dead center, cue ball flies over to the side, or back over, makes a ball. And the table is spread real nice with just one little cluster of 3 balls. Actually just 2 balls, because the 3 ball goes by at the 13. Or it goes by that little, on the left side there by the side pocket. 3 ball goes by the corner. So there's one problem ball with the stripe, and there's really one problem ball with the solids. But the solid has balls to open it up, so they probably will take solids. Although I think he made 1, 2, 3. He made 1 of each on the break. No, she's going to prove me wrong and take stripes. And he doesn't really have a ball to open up that 11 ball by the 4, by the side pocket there on the left. Doesn't really have a ball to open it up. So he sees that he's got a problem. He's going to try to open this up now. He's going to cut the 12 ball to the lower right and spin the cue ball into those 3 balls. That's what he's looking at doing right there. I'll have to hit this with some right-hand English and make this cut shot down the rail. Good shot. It works. Did it and did it. Well executed. Now the 11 ball is still in a problem location, because unless she shoots it now, getting the cue ball back up by that 6 and the 3 for a shot in that 11 will be tricky. Could be tricky, excuse me. Should probably make this come up and give him shape for the ball right next to it in the same pocket. Easy, easy, easy. There you go. There's shape. Jerry will probably shoot the 11. He's got to hold the cue ball on the right side there, and it's going to be tough to hit it with enough speed to make the ball and hold the cue ball. If he overruns it, though, the ball does go to the other side. Missed the ball, trying to hold the cue ball. And you look at that 7 ball in the corner, or the 3 ball on the side. One down, 4 to go. If she shoots this 2 ball in the upper right hand corner, the next shot will be the 7. If she shoots a 7, next shot will be the deuce. One leads to the other. Left-handy pretty straight in. He's going to have to move the cue ball around quite a bit to get position. Because the obvious position would be 4 ball, but the 4 ball is blocked. And trouble in River City. Where do you play safe to? You don't have a shot unless you shoot this 4 ball and follow in the 11. If you pocket the 11 and leave your ball there, you're going to leave a shot on the 13 with easy position for the other stripe. This might come out and block him. Might come out and block him. She has a nice safety just to the right side of the 13 ball. Just barely hit the 13 ball, bounce it up, and block all the balls on the left. 13 ball is on the lower rail on the right side. Has to be careful not to scratch. That's the ball she's shooting at. She could pocket. I don't know if she can pocket the 11 in the left-hand lower pocket. Looks like she's going to be banking the 13 ball. Now she's playing position. And he's left the shot on the 4 ball on the side. Had she gone to the other side of the ball, which she might have been risking a scratch, probably why she didn't choose to, she would have left the safe. She wouldn't be able to see the 4 ball and not left the shot. But she would have been risking to scratch and ball in hand. Chose the safer alternative. This is not an easy shot. It's not a hard shot. And as you can, nice camera work by Steven, we can see that there's no future in those 2 balls, not for a little bit. I like shooting this 3 ball, going off the 3 and making the 15, and just leaving the cue ball in front of the pocket there, on the left-hand corner pocket. Problem is that the 3 ball is going to bump either the 14 or the 13, and they're not going to be there, so they might have a shot. That's what she tried to do, but she drew the ball too much, and she might have got a safety inadvertently. She inadvertently got a safe. Came around and used the 3 balls that she placed in the middle to block the one on the bottom. But Jerry could actually play a combination here. I like the shot. Go ahead and play this 13 into the 5 into the 11. And he'll have shape on the ball for the side, 9 ball for the side. It's lined up pretty good. It's a makeable shot. Not that difficult. Not that easy, but makeable. I'd say you make this ball 2 out of 4 times. 1 out of 3. As opposed to the safety. The safety's a little tougher. So I'm gonna, there, he's looking at it now. There he goes. Yep, and he's called the ball. Yep, there you go. I pretty much try to select my shots. If it's a easier shot to make than it is the safety, I'll shoot the shot. If it's a 50-50, I'll probably shoot the shot. Unless I'm about 70% favored to get a safety, I'll probably shoot the shot. Then try a safety. Safety from here is very tough. And missed it, but he's left a long shot on the 3 ball with a very, very tough way to get back for that 5. So he'll shoot the 3, but the chances of getting position for the 5 are slim and none. Unless he knows something I do. I don't. Maybe he does. He could bank it and bring the cue ball back down. Bank the 3 ball. But it's close to being straight into the upper left-hand corner. And getting that cue ball down to that 5 ball is extremely difficult. So he shot at it, followed it, trying to run the cue ball, and followed the cue ball to where he was intending to make his object ball. Oops. Right pocket, wrong ball. Now Kathy says, where do I start here? Well, I would definitely start with the 12 ball, then shoot the leaf position for the 8 ball, or not the 8 ball, I'm sorry, the 14 in the side, or either one of those 2 balls, and leave position for the other. You know, actually, I think, oh, this is tough. Shoot that and get position on the other ball and get position off the, take position for the 8 off the 11. It's actually a little bit of a choice here. Because unless you play good position coming out of the pocket, you don't really want to use position off of the 11 to get back up for the 8. And see, he's looking at playing that ball, the 11 ball, and getting position. If he gets your good position for the side pockets, you can just follow the cue ball up for the 8. And that's it. He's just forced her into the right angle. He would have liked to have gotten that cue ball up about 8 inches further, closer to the object ball for the side pocket, giving her an easier shot. But now if she just goes by this ball at 10 inches, you'll have a good shot on the 8. So just pocket the ball in the side pocket, and she got in very nice shape for a 3-0 lead. Jerry's shooting this 8 ball. The loser of this match will hear nicely played, and they're out of the tournament. The winner moves on with 1 loss under their belt and 4 wins. See, Jerry and Kathy lost their first match 3-2. Then they won 4-1, 4-2, and 4-2. Andy Moreno and Angela Brown had a bye, lost their next match 3-2, and then won 3-1, 2-1. Both teams have played 4 matches. Well, including a bye. They beat Mr. Bye. That's my favorite guy to play in my first match. Mr. Bye. Tough to get beat there. Tough to draw him consistently, too. Angela's breaking their backs up against the wall. They got to win this game or go home. Singles play starts this afternoon, I believe, at 2 o'clock. We'll have the finals of the Scotch doubles tonight at 9 p.m., I believe. Is that correct, Steve? And we'll have the hot seat match. I think the hot seat match was played already, or is going to be played next. Yeah, we'll have the finals of the Scotch doubles. 20 teams entered in the Scotch doubles. We had 24 entrants in the men's or the mixed singles silver division, and 25 entrants in the mixed singles gold division. Tried to cut that ball down the rail. Hit it, pinched it just a little bit, and came off the rail and missed the pocket. And he's up at the back to work here. Needs to get this win. Backs up against the wall. Get her done or get it home. And didn't get that one done. But there's a conglomeration of balls in the middle of the table there. Looks like we're playing one pocket. I'll take the pocket on the right. Table's open. No one has made a ball yet this rack. Angela and Andy need this game desperately, direly. No ands, ifs, or buts about it. Gotta have it. Kathy strikes that ball with some authority. Moves the cue ball up. Leaves the 11 ball in the lower right-hand corner pocket. And leaves Jerry an angle that it's going to be tough getting position here. If he draws it, he's going to go into the ball and lock them all up together. If he follows it down, he can get hooked behind the 5. If he hits the 5, he probably has the 9 ball in the left-hand corner pocket. So that's a nice soft shot, but don't get hooked behind the 5. If he can hit the top of the 5 and roll to the left of it, he'll be okay. Tough angle, though. Yeah. See, that shot was easy to make, but it was hard to be productive with the cue ball. So he kind of forced an angle that wasn't there, tried to cheat the pocket a little bit, and people are thinking, well, how can you miss that ball? It was straight in. Well, I'm trying to do something with the cue ball. That wasn't straight in. So when you see players for the most part missing shots like that, it's because they're trying to do something with the cue ball. And the angle's not really there for it, but they're trying to force it. Trying to make something that's not there. Can be done. Not always. Low percentage. Risky. Looks like she's playing the 6 ball on the side or the corner. Not sure which yet. And she didn't have room to hit the 6 ball. She hit the wrong ball going into it. Looks like. Kathy's going to be shooting this 1 ball or the 2 ball in the side. She's looking at this. She's got to remember, I think they have stripes. Because Jerry, yeah, they have stripes. Jerry was trying to make that 15 in the corner, or that 13 in the corner pocket, and fired at it. So she doesn't really have a shot here. Well, I think we know his shot. It's that orange ball in front of the left-hand corner pocket. Some call it the orange. Playing 9 ball, a lot of guys try to get the orange crush, which would mean the 5 and the break. When you're giving that up, boy, you got to have. You got to have some heart to give that up. Especially on a 7-foot diamond or 7-foot table. It looks like he's looking at the 4 ball in the side pocket. I think I would shoot the 6 ball on the left side there and shoot it in the corner or the side before I shot this shot. And that's a foul. And he'll make quick work of these 3 balls that are lined up together. Being careful not to push the 12 ball into a bad position. He might take a look at the 3 ball combo. It might be lined up for the corner. Well, looks like they're going to be playing the 14 ball to the left-hand side pocket. Or can she cut the 9? I'm liking 14 in the left-hand side pocket. These 2 balls down here I would not play. She's got a severe cut on the ball right next to the cue ball. But oh, no, she doesn't have a severe cut. That's a tough shot. Extremely tough shot. The only shot she has is the one on the side. She's going to go up and leave a kind of a weird angle on the ball right next to the cue ball. And straight across for the 11. Jerry might choose to cut this 11 ball anyway and just try to leave the cue ball just to the left of where it is now. Going 2 rails. Yeah, you're going to be moving balls around there. You're better off shooting the 11 ball and getting shape for her to shoot that. Actually, if he could shoot the 11 ball and bring the cue ball 2 rails and leave the cue ball to the right side there by the ball in the side pocket, she'd have a good shot on the 9. And, oh, he hit it with nice speed and got position out of that. This is nice here because she can pocket the 11, bring the cue ball up by the 8 for a shot on the 9. And he can get her good position for the 11 to come to the 8. Oh, did she freeze against it and not give him a shot? Is the question. Body language says he doesn't have a shot. Yeah. So he could probably play safe off the bottom. If he might not be able to see any part of that 9 ball. He's froze against it. He'll have to kick at it. He's got the microscope out, looking at this shot. And then he says, I want to look at it too. Make sure you don't move that 8 ball. I'm going to get a referee. So here comes the referee. Referee takes a look at it, steps back and says, fire away, buddy. I wonder if these guys should wear whistles. Wow! Disrupt the whole pool room by blowing a whistle. That'd be interesting in the pool room. Guys are down on the ball about to shoot, and so the whistle goes off. He's going to kick at the 9 ball. This is probably a better choice. Never thought about this. Nicely done. Leaving a shot for the corner pocket, upper right-hand corner or upper left-hand corner. Also has a safety in the middle of the table at the top rail. She shoots the longer shot instead of the shorter shot. Interesting. But it also gets the cue ball up for a safety, even if she misses. Well, yep, because you can't cut the 9 ball. Or she can't cut the 9 ball. I would kind of probably just push this 9 ball closer to the pocket and leave the cue ball on the bottom rail, where she doesn't have a shot on the 3 because of the 8, and force her to just shoot the 2 ball length of the table. This gives them too many easy shots. Even though it's a shot, it gives them too many easy shots. There's easy shot on the 1, easy shot on the 3. Too many starting points. If you know you can't make the shot, leave your opponent, limit their opportunities, limit their choices, selections, whatever you want to call it. Force them to do what you want them to do, not what they feel like doing, or don't give them options. That's actually made that ball, but this 4 ball in the side pocket or the 2 ball in the corner pocket? Should probably go for the 2 ball in the corner, upper left-hand corner, 5 feet away. Actually, that's a better shot because she won't leave a shot. Not much of one anyway. Cut shot on the 13 ball. Severe cut shot on the 13 ball. But when you make them, you don't leave them. You get to shoot again. And had she missed that ball and the cue ball ends up where it is, she would have been safe. But had she missed that ball, the cue ball wouldn't be where it is. Long shot. Don't want to leave a shot on the 9 ball. Nice shot. Well done. This is the best shot they've had to win a game so far. Pocket the 4, go to the rail and come back, or pocket the 4 and get position for the 6 ball on the side or the upper left-hand corner. Follow this ball and come underneath the 9 for the 6 ball in the side pocket right next to where the cue ball is. Looks like it runs right by the 8 ball underneath the 9. If she just cuts this ball with no English. Angela's studying this intently. She says, I got to do this here. We got to win a game. I don't want to go home yet. Well, she's going to choose to shoot the 6 ball and come over for the 4 ball. Good choice. Either one is good. Except that she left a very severe cut on that, or bank on the 4 ball, or a severe cut on the 7 ball at the head of the table. And he's looking up table. He says that's a long way away and it's a severe cut. Get the butcher knife. And he sharpens up the butcher knife. Let's see how well he cuts. Cue ball's going to come down right into the 8 ball probably. Right by it and up for a shot. Nicely done. Now Angela has to get position on this 8 ball. Pocket this and get position on the 8 ball. And she pocketed the ball. Did she get position on the 8 ball? She's behind the 9. No position on the 8 ball. Great camera work, Steve. All right. Keeps me in the know. Stephen Kwan always keeping me in the know, using that monitor to give me good camera angles so I can see what's going on. See? You know, he might be able to cut this ball in the right-hand corner pocket. But that side pocket looms so big. He can't cut that ball. If he can cut that ball, I think I'm going to have lunch. He's banking it to the lower left-hand corner. Careful with the upper left-hand corner. Yeah, that one. All the singles players are wandering into the room. They're getting their first matches. I don't think they've started yet. Scotch doubles. Little discussion. calling a referee. I'm not sure what the discussion is about. I did not see anything when unless they moved the 9 ball by accident and the cue ball came by there. No. Don't know what that was all about. No harm, no foul. Jerry's got a shot on the 13 ball up at the head of the table and has to come down for position on the 9. Has a small window to land on the right side and a smaller window to land on the left. He could probably just bun up and touch the ball. Oh, he's got ball in hand. There was a foul. I guess they must have touched the ball when the cue ball went by the 9. He might have touched the cue ball or touched the object ball, and the cue ball came in the vicinity of the 9 ball. Thus, it's a foul. Oh, that's quite a steep cut here. He wanted to get up higher than that, but he didn't want her to leave it long either, so. Steep cut here. She's going to have to come to the 2 rails for shape. Nice shot. Nice shot. Watch this cue ball. It's got to come up off the bottom. Oh, he's banking the ball. He's going to bank it to the side pocket and run the cue ball to the lower. Try to freeze the cue ball on the bottom rail. That'd be my suggestion. Try to make this ball and get the cue ball on the lower rail. Freeze it against it. Right there's where he wants the cue ball. He just pointed where he's going to try to leave the cue ball. Now we're getting measuring sticks out. Bring out the protractor. You might want to chalk your cue. You just had it against the cloth and just rubbed all the chalk off of it. So careful with the miscue. And he's using English on top of it. So let's see how this works. And he made the ball. Left the cue ball where he wanted to. Game, set, and match. Jerry Stuckart and Kathy Hamilton Kelly go on in the tournament. And Andy Moreno and Angela